Welcome back. You're watching Investor's Guide on ET Now. Now, this is the second part in our two-part series for Diwali. We've been helping families with their future. We've been helping you with gifting ideas this year. And now, each of our guests in the studio is going to give us one investment idea that we can use over the next year, something that they are bullish on. Dhirendra, I'm going to start with you. For the next year, what can we invest in? What do you think is going to do the best in the next 1 year?
No, of course, I'm extremely upbeat about equities. And yeah, and I would go for the riskier component of the equity. I will go for a small cap or a micro cap fund if I'm looking for a 1.5 year as an opportunistic thing. It should not be part of your long-term thing. But if I'm just looking at a small allocation, your fun allocation, and which I would like to bet on.
During Diwali, when we sit around and play cards, what you're saying is instead of doing that, if I were to put my money into a small mid-cap fund, maybe
I would go for a
Diwali,
micro-cap fund or the small and mid-cap fund.
Can you give us a name of a micro-cap fund?
Yeah, we just have a few of them. One is the DSP BlackRock Micro-Cap Fund, and we have the Sundaram Smile Fund. We have few others.
Vishal, investment idea for Diwali this year, even if it's for the long term, what are you bullish on for the next 1 year?
I think we'll go with the Diwali theme of gold. Okay. Yes, it has done very well recently, but we think there is more steam left. And it's not just gold as a commodity. I think the other opportunity that investors could look at is buying companies that have a great stake in gold, which is gold mining type companies. There are opportunities available in India to buy funds that actually invest in that. And the reason for that is very simple, that these companies tend to eventually mirror the commodity price, and then you have operating leverage on top. And if the price for the company itself has not gone up, then sooner or later it catches up. So that might be a bit of the bet or the punt that you want to take. That
No, I want to bring you back to the fact we were talking about the price of gold. We saw it come down slightly towards the Sera. It's starting to climb up again. By the end of this year, or by next Diwali, we've heard 35,000, maybe 40,000 per 10 grams in India. What is your take? Where do you expect to see it?
Our research view is Q1 next year. We see $1,900 to an ounce. So yes, broadly we see about another 10-12% from current levels.
All right, 10-12% on gold. He talked about the gold mining funds, which are different from our gold ETFs. They're different from the gold fund of funds that we also have. So among the three, would you say a gold mining fund would be something with a slightly larger risk? So take it if you're making a punt, or yes, is the risk the same across the three?
No, not at all. In fact, gold ETF is going to mirror nearly the gold prices. Compared to that, this is a high octane thing. This is something which will go down dramatically, much more if it falls, and will go up because the operating leverage you mentioned. So yes, this is something like gold on steroids. The
Diwali bet of gold on steroids there would be your gold mining fund if you want to take on that risk. But remember, it's risky. This is not a recommendation that's going to be part of your portfolio for your long-term investments. This is your Diwali bet. Gaurav, what are you bullish on for the rest of the year?
Direct equity, because here we are talking about saying that you take that risk. I would recommend go ahead and graduate yourself from funds to pick up those 2, 3, 4 stocks and keep tracking it during the year as to how they are performing. So eventually you graduate in buying direct equity, but direct equity is what I would recommend. Pick up 2, 3 stocks or 5 stocks.
Are you looking at maybe mid caps or small caps? You think a large cap?
If you're a seasoned investor, yes, mid and small, but otherwise at least start with stocks which are part of either Sensex or Nifty, and you start tracking them. It's the first step towards moving into direct equity. So at least take that step today.
So that's a wrap on this show. Quick recap of the punts and the bets that we heard. Remember, Dhirendra said pick a micro cap fund and put some money in this Diwali, see where it takes you by the end of next year. Vishal telling you that a gold mining fund, gold on steroids as Dhirendra called it, might be a good bet for this Diwali as well. And Gaurav telling you maybe pick one stock that you want to put some money in as a bet to see how it does, get a taste of the stock market before you go any further. Remember, you can keep writing to us. There's an email ID at the bottom of your screen. You can also catch this episode on our Facebook page where our videos will be uploaded. If there's something that you'd like to listen to again and there's some advice that you missed. If you want your family to be profiled, or you want your family to be helped on this show, feel free to write to us. And the same guests will help you through the year. This is our special group of experts. Thanks for watching. Happy Diwali.